Mlemba Chicken Shamim, Khate Kemke, and a whole bunch of other AKAs. The Sobering Podcast, Season 6, Episode 4.
Nazo. Yes, Nazo.
It is 4.
Say, yo, it's Big Fred, aka KB Diketo, because I rock Lefati.
Kiki to my fit. Kiki to my fit. Diketo Stones, Lefasi, rock. Yeah, rock. Yeah. Alright, cool.
Triple entendre. Don't even ask me how.
That's a fly one. It's a fly one.
Yo, man. And,
but it's also KB. The song, Rock Lefati.
Yeah. I made that connection a while ago. It's also his name.
Santandro way.
Yeah.
Come on, Emma Napini, come on, writing room, get out.
See now everybody's already coming up with the AKAs, with the double what. So now let me introduce myself.
I was about to say,
this one. I know this one. This one is serious. This one is serious. Look at that camera there, giving the real thing.
Sanibona ninjani igama lami Aubrey Qwana uzinyumbulani mfono zalo eshinga lenkosazana umkaba ibhinqa esimanje manje sichaza phucuzekile inkanyamba uqobola inkosi ezibinyo ngabizwa ngegama uphuba lenza ntsulundo amahlikihle wonke umidlo edolobheni emthanjeni amagijima igazi gijima uthukela mfana uphuza imfule embileda ngiphuza uthukela ngesinjalo uphuza imfolo zemnyama emhlophe Hey, Lwazi.
Hey, drop the flex bomb.
Drop the ones, dog.
That's fire. That's a real one.
That's fire.
Yo, man.
It's fire. 60
Definitely.
bars.
Yo, intro of the season, man.
Yeah.
Shout out.
I'm calling it.
No one can
yeah.
talk that shit.
Niggas coming up here. Let me introduce you. This is what you do. Wait. How you doing, Aubrey?
I'm nice, fam. You guys?
Man, we good,
easy,
man. We good, man. We
Chilling.
good, man. We over here at the Sobering, man, you know, and this episode and this series has basically been powered by and sponsored by the good folks at TuneCore.
Yeah.
You know, we independent here. We preaching independence, you know.
Trust.
You know, and shouting out the message for independence for everyone, you know, just to,
Talking about that,
you know
I'm
what I mean?
actually independent too.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You know?
It's 100% independent. Wait.
Yo.
Easy.
Yeah.
Amazing. TSTC30 discount
Yeah, bro.
on TuneCore.
That's the promo code for TuneCore.
Yeah, if you're going to put up your music on TuneCore, use that promo code. We got something for you there.
Yeah, bro.
Savings Nyana.
Yeah, man. Yo, man, like, I think that's also a nice place to start in terms of the conversation. I mean, you being independent. And I think there's also a story behind that because, correct me if I'm wrong, but you have been signed before.
Yes, I was with Sony before.
Yeah.
And then, you know, it was a good thing at first because it was like, imagine coming out of nowhere, because I was never an artist. Remember, for those who don't know, I actually was never an artist. I was more of an artist manager, and I was more of a graphic designer for my niggas. I was that nigga that they go to for such things, because I actually went to school for that.
Yeah.
But before that, you were a rapper, weren't you?
Yeah. But that's ancient history, dog. You know, it's that way whereby it was. I think it was. I started 2008.
Yeah.
But you know, when you really not nice, but you can put a rhyme, but you're not really as nice.
Yeah.
But it's just that I'm just real to I was real to myself. I was like, bro, do you think you really can body niggas that rap? It was like, I was like, my bro, nah, you can't. Just focus, my nigga. Just be that school nigga. You understand?
But that's self-carve.
Yeah.
Self-proof.
But how did that epiphany come about, right? Were you listening to other guys and you were just like, hey, no, I can't keep up with these ones? Or you just listening to yourself and you're just like, no, this is not the one.
To be honest, with that one, me, it's not about who was doper than me, but I wasn't really happy with the type of music I was doing, not even rap, but with the type of topics I was touching, because I was highly influenced by Lil Wayne. I'm a Lil Wayne fan from you understand, from the Hot Boys way. You understand? From the block is hot.
The bling bling way. Yo, that's far.
You understand? The first guy that rocked jeans, a baggy denim jeans with a white vest. The first ever to do.
And some Reeboks.
You understand? And he was actually the first guy. So I was introduced to that guy and I was like, boy, I want to be this guy. And what he's talked about back then, is what I tried to talk about, but I couldn't relate at all.
Can I ask you something? Because Lil Wayne and Hot Boys, it's a long time ago before hip hop got popular like it is now. Who was putting you on at that time?
Mbetu, there's always this one nigga, who's like, bambiza ngo yo, you understand? Bambiza ngo yo, lapo uphethe yonke catalog nakhona uphethe cassette mfethu.
Yeah.
Angazi ukuthi u tape up
that's way back.
You understand? That's a cassette way. Udlala cassette and then you rewind like, ish. You even like you try to mimic the lyrics, but you literally end up saying them in Zulu because your English game is not the one. Your vocab is not there yet. Yeah. So it started like that. You understand? And I fell in love like with hip hop, and then I started rapping. But before I even started rapping, like I feel like what made me realize that I can do this music thing when I moved to Ladysmith, end of 2007. So beginning of 2008, when I arrived in Ladysmith, there was this broer called Ustebe. He was like, the super producer around the cars. He's recording, this mics la say call center. Yeah. So like he had that. Yes, he had that one. And I was like, so when I visited him, because he was my classmate, I didn't know that he produced. So like I was like, I pull up, come visit me. Mama feel like gang niggas out here rapping. Was like, so vele niggas actually record. Nyabona ba record diphumi ngoma like, so let me try this. And like I have history of singing, but what's the
history of singing?
The history of singing, come on, everybody, you once said one note or two there at church, but nobody paid mind to you because they didn't think this one can really sing. So it was that. And then I tried. I even remember the first song, like, I when I started, it was like Amelie was the biggest thing. So it was like, there was this song, I'm $1 million, I'm a million. And it was a whack-ass song that I tried to do because I tried to mimic Lil Wayne. It was a whack-ass song.
That was your joint, I'm $1 million, I'm $1 million.
It was a bad one, but you understand, I feel like it gave birth to something great because also with growth, I got to realize, this is not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about, because, and again, with life experience, because what I went through from 2008 up until 2010, when I finished my matric. Don't check my age. Check my age.
They calculated okay, 2010, 18.
You understand? So when I finished matric, I was like, it's time to be real with this. Like, it's time for me to make right decisions. Should I say I'm gonna save music? I know very well that I'm not as nice, and I have never seen anyone from my hometown become big of music. You understand? So the only thing that we preach and we talk about, we say, let us meet Black Mambas. But all the people that we've seen after that, I've never seen anyone become the greatest. So I was like, boy.
But Ladysmith Black Mambas, they took it far. I mean, they won a lot of games.
Very far, bro.
They're the only ones.
But who from our generation besides me and Black Diamond and Java now?
Oh, okay, cool.
You understand? So we had to from
harsh, bro.
You understand? Do you understand? From that generation, from that there's a big gap because let's make Black Mambazo. If you really trace back in Dali, let's make Black Mambazo. You understand? So Umubega, like there's been a gap of silence. We really thought there was no one from our hometown is going to be the next big thing.
Or especially if you're not making music like Ladysmith.
Yeah, you understand, like Ladysmith, Black Mambas, like Skatami if you're not making Skatami.
Yes, Skatami.
So like let me just say focus gang. Let me just focus school things, be a graphic designer / fashion designer, see where it takes me. Maybe one day I'll be the biggest designer, and then that never happened though. But that's a story for another day. But at least I finished school. I got my diploma.
Shout out.
Is this in Joburg?
Nah, that was still in KZN and in Durban.
So
after Ladysmith, I said, Durban, because it was the closest thing. And even how I arrived there was a very tricky situation because there was me in our cultures, babizwa ngobhuti, my brother, kamamkhulu wami. So bengihlala naye after mamkhulu passed away. So the bro I said the money game was said what? After our moms was said passed away, you understand? And then the bro was like, "Hey boy, I don't think this house is enough for both of us. See yourself because you're old enough. I was like, in what way? Because you understand? Because what way? What do you mean? Because me coming here, bro, like it's because I had no one at all. Because and the sad part is that I've been moved from family to family, from this to this, and then now you telling me just because now I have at least a young matric, I should say figure shit out on my own. Like, hey, that's cool. And then but then it's the way there's these guys. They helped me get like a bit of money. Try to register and find school. You understand? So when I got there, because I was trying to register at DUT, I couldn't get it. I couldn't get there. I couldn't wait long because in Dabama, your NSFAS, it takes too long and everything. And I couldn't really sleep under the desk for too long because my classes, because I had no one there. I literally knew no one. Sachutana Namachi. Oh, sorry. Sachutana Namachi was like, hey, let's go, boy, let's go register. And then there must be a lapa and there's no place to sleep. It was like, slala pats on my desk and then wake up as bambulayin. Eventually, I was like, I won't see a pen and I'm really getting tired of this. And then I reached out to my cousin, Yabo. Who really took me in and said, boy, I know I don't get paid too like much, but I'll help you here and there. And I was like, let me be real with myself. With this DUT thing is gonna take too long for me to wait. Let me try to find another small thing there that's gonna help me fast. And then I said I found Tegoni College, and then they did the same thing. I was like, less trouble, less process. Everything is just quick now in. And then at the end of the day, I'll be studying the same shit. Well, so I just went there, I studied, and I got my diploma.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so how do we get from diploma to back to music?
Oh, funniest story ever. So while I was schooling there, so I reconnected with my bros, Black Diamond, because we used to rap song back then. Yeah, bro. So when we reconnected, this was 2015. We 2014. Yeah, we reconnected. So I used to come to visit them here at Josie, and then we created this whole thing. A group by okay, so pushana and you do photography, so you focus on that. Or you say design and graphic design, you do that. Let's find somebody who's gonna focus on videography. Let's find someone who's gonna be a manager. You understand? We try to create a solid empire. We even call it an 150 Empire, because 150 Empire is actually our hometown where we're from, Ladysmith. So we created that. It became a thing, man. It was really moving up until we fell out, and I also needed to focus with my school things, and the bros needed to grow, and I allowed my niggas to grow. Like, let me take a step back, and so that I can finish. Because if I don't finish here, then what am I doing here?
So it wasn't bad vibes though.
It wasn't at all. It wasn't at all. So I focused on school, my school things, and then I finished. I graduated, and then I started working. And the boys reached out again. I was like, bro, we want to come down to Durban. We want to come try this in Durban. I was like, boys.
What are you doing now? Are you singing or rapping at this point?
No, I'm working corporate, 9 to 5. Bali, if we're saying, shy suit, the vibes, and say, go to work.
Hey, you were on the formal way.
My brother, I had to. You understand? I had to look sharp. Also for the babies. Also for the moms. Because there's always this nice mommy there at the office. Like,
office babe.
Yeah, I was like, let me try to score this one. I gotta smell nice and look nice. But you never get that one. You understand? Because the standard is up than yours. You understand? So they came to Durban, and then we chopped it out, and like, Yazin, guys, I'm not really feeling this corporate thing anymore. So how about we say we restructure? I'm gonna try to quit my work and then move to Josie, try to find work in Josie. Because again, Josie, there's better pay than KZN.
So hang on, was there a song recorded at this point?
No, zero.
It's on faith.
It's just faith.
Just on the strength.
Just on the strength. It was like, I see what my brothers are doing, and I want to be close to them, and I want to make sure that this thing works.
Wait, so you say you see what your brothers are doing?
Yes.
What were they doing then?
They were pushing the music.
So they had a buzz back home.
Yeah, back home. They were the biggest thing ever back at home.
Yeah.
Because remember, when we started rapping, they never stopped. They continued.
Was this before Ambitious or?
Way before.
Okay.
Way before.
Yeah.
So like when I told my boss that I'm leaving, I wanna go to Josie and say hustle. I was like, Chief, you're not going anywhere. I'm gonna say raise. I was like, hey, raise,
okay.
Chief. Oh, okay. How
Which
much?
means you're good at your job.
Yeah, I know, but I said raise. I was like, with how much? 500 playing games. Yeah. Playing games. 500. And pay in mind, I was only getting paid like 6,500 man. So you're gonna push me to 7. Don't it difference I equal at my house though.
This man came in confident.
And then
you're not going anywhere.
I hit them with the car. I said 30 days I'm fine. Hit them with the email. I hit them with the email. I said I'm bouncing. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna get there and who am I gonna chill with? Because even the bros, when they came to Durban, they didn't have a place anymore. So I had to go there as the bro to say, let's find a place.
Was it at least like a nest egg of some monies?
Yeah, I save a lot.
Okay.
I save a lot.
Yeah.
I'm a stingy one. I don't spend money.
I don't say fun.
I don't spend money.
You ain't getting nothing out of me.
So if there's a hand who thinks, nah, sorry. I never. So moved to Josie's. I found a nice Shandy's apartment in Maboning. It was a bachelor. My other bro Simo helped me find the place, and then we all settled in there, and then started pushing up until.
How many dudes in the bachelor?
3 niggas in the bachelor.
7.
Yeah. Come on, guys. This place is big. This one is way big.
This is big.
Yeah, this is big.
You understand? We only had could only fit one bed. So what we used to do is to dissect the bed. Say, base, mattress. Today, 4 niggas say base.
4 niggas.
Yeah, base. How's the base in Flunganjan, bro?
Yo, dog, that thing is hard, dog.
Yeah.
And it's inconsistently hard. Because there's the plank here.
And then you move it.
Say base, and then when tomorrow the bros that were saying mattress are saying base today. You understand? Didn't have a fridge. You didn't we used to hustle for food daily, and we ended up selling weed.
So my bambile names and
Kusema machi dashawo moyo. Ama kusema machi anishayi walk. Alambe angeze niyoshaya ithombe something. Do something. Be productive.
Gandhi Square.
And just go to Gandhi Square.
Take some Instagram pictures there.
Just know good when you see niggas at Gandhi Square shaya ithombe bet repeat. Just know good there's a nigga that said say awushawo moyo God I need to be busy out here. You understand? That's how it went. So to cut the story short, and then we all moved. The bros got signed, and then we moved to Midrand, and that's when the bros introduced me again to music. Because I used to, I'm very annoying. When I love an artist, I really love an artist. You understand? So the first artist that I fell in love with was Uschava. Yeah, but besides my bro, obvious. But Uschava, look, Uschava. Like kwangithinta ngendlela engakaze ngicabanga because I'm a big Maskandi fan, but there's this bro who pulls up with a type of Maskandi, the type of Afro Pop, a type of hip hop. So this guy is literally who I am. You understand? And
he's all the corners of who you are.
Yes, and he's from back home. So valid. This is the vibe.
Yeah.
Understand? Never mind that my boys are doing their own thing also, but I like this. I like that also a lot. But this I like this because I'm used to it because they're my boys. But to see it from outside like this and doing it on a bigger scale like that, I was like, shoo, I like this. And I used to sing his songs a lot when the bros are out here trying to record me. I'm annoying out here doing their art covers downstairs. The bros was like, Chief, of course you have the voice. So why you I was like, for real. It was like, cousin, pull up. So I feel like ibona cousin boy, you can do this. They believed in me before I even believed in myself. And then the bro started recording me, and then I was like, cause I also used to record niggas back then. It was like I started getting back to it. Getting back to it up until me and Do from Black Diamond, we did the first song that I released is Ingaqonya. And so like it became, that song. We never thought it was going to be big because how Sony saw the song, I was just seeing it like when I record, so I was writing with this bro who was gonna late become my manager. So like I was writing with him, looking because still is stuck in London, and then he was recording me while, and then they saw that from his status. And it wasn't even, there was nothing, no beat, nothing. It's just me singing. God, they don't know that we've already recorded the song. They said, we like how this group sings. Maybe we could do something like, when we send them the song, they'll be like, let's go.
Yeah.
And imagine from like a year ago, you didn't sing. And when you just start, you on, like it's the beginning of what you're trying to do, and you already have someone wants to who wants to sign you. Yeah. You understand? Who wants to sign you? You're not even sure if you can pull up with more music. You're not even sure whether you can sustain this hit thing that you just came up with. So yeah.
Wow.
That's wild.
That's a
crazy story. So this is running parallel with the Brews also getting their situation as well.
Because they got signed first. Yeah. So I feel like them getting signed was a blessing for me to even start to say, now I don't have to stress about too much. Now I can just do what I need to do. And then the brothers were like, boy, let's just go back to music because you do have the talent, you do have the balls, you do have the courage, the content is there, your voice, everything will back you up. Just record music. And then that's how Aubrey Qwana was created.
Wow. That's wild.
In that time, were you still writing music though?
I wasn't writing music. When you have it, I just started freestyling. I never wrote anything. Up until now, I still don't write anything. Like I just finished recording a song right now before we came here. Yeah.
Little Wayne.
The Wayne way, you understand? The Wayne way, but them pakanga way. You understand? Yeah.
Oh man, that's crazy. So now you get to your situation at Sony.
Yeah.
And then how does that pan out? How's the working relationship there? How's the
everything was really nice. I won't lie. Everything was really nice because I knew nothing about the music industry, and so mangena value on the highest level. I get to meet people. They introduced me to Ricky. They introduced me to Ozinga. They introduced me to all the big names. You understand? So it was very nice. You understand? And then everything was perfect, and we even released another. Like we released 3 songs under Sony. We released Ingaqonya. We released Hamba Nobani featuring Shoma Jozi, and then we released Molo, and then I released my first EP under Sony, Imvula Mlomo. Everything was a success up until I felt like I think we've done so much. I think it's time for me to flourish. They didn't do anything wrong, nothing. It's just I just wanted to be hands-on in what I do. You understand? Because you'll never learn up until you try.
What was the deal like for you to do?
It was a license. It was a license deal. It was a very nice deal. Yeah. It was a very nice situation there, and I'm thankful, man. I want you Refuele is a big dog. He's at Universal now. Shout out to Refuele. He saw talent before I even saw talent in myself. And shout out to Mpilo Manyati for actually putting me on.
Thank you, Mpilo.
You understand? And shout out to Black Diamond for actually laying a foundation straight as like, boy, this is how you're gonna start, this is how you're gonna do it, and this is the sound, this is our sound, this is how we do it. So let's move. Yeah. So
because you just got into the music industry, like, it's barely even a year since you started singing.
Yeah.
And then I'm assuming you don't know much about the music industry.
Yeah.
Where does the courage to go independent come from after your stint with?
Remember, my job is to learn. Yeah, bro. And I have this problem that I learn by looking. You don't have to tell me what you're doing. You do it in front of me, I learn. You understand? So it's just this thing, Guti. I've never been scared to try new things. Remember, I moved from Ladysmith not knowing where I'm gonna sleep in Durban. Again, from Durban to Chosin. You understand? It's this thing of I'm able to take a leap of faith and say, yo, I don't know if it's sebenzega, but let me just give it a try because I'm full of regrets at the end of the day. I don't want to be one who's like, if only. Maybe I was going to be a millionaire. If only, maybe. Nah, let me just try. If I fail, I fail. At least I have something to say, yo. At least, who knows? Maybe I might end up being an author and write a book about it. Who knows?
There's always something to take out of any situation.
Yeah. You understand? So I'm just, the whole process was actually nice. I did have ups and downs, obviously, because nothing is ever smooth. We all have fallouts with the first people that you started with, especially with my manager and everything. Kuba khona ma misunderstandings. But at the end of the day, since we know so I don't hold a grudge at all. If wrong, eventually, if they do come to say, boy, I know I did you wrong, I was like, don't worry, bro. It's life. And I think if I didn't meet you, I was never going to go through this thing. I was never going to learn that type of thing. And I was never going to understand it. What do you do if you are in that situation? So come, whether you did me wrong or didn't do me wrong, but that moment was a moment that I needed to go through so that I learn from it.
Yeah, the lesson.
Yes.
Yeah. That's a very good outlook. You find good in everything.
Yes, always. Because if you only find ububi into or be the guy who critique or I mean, why isn't you're gonna be in shit. You're gonna be in shit because you always look for blame you always look for someone to blame, but you never look at yourself like
no accountability.
So very why about behlezi behind back mean? Is it them or me?
Yeah.
If you to understand, there's one thing, Guti, when you look in the mirror, you see the true reflection of yourself. So how about you do that with your life also?
Tell him.
Say it again.
I don't think I can repeat that.
But you had it. Rewind.
You got it. It's on demand, man. But now, just also from a business perspective, now when you got to like Sony, you know, like Umkhata was asking what type of deal it was. And there's the traditional signing, you know, there's the 360 joints and whatnot, and then there's the license that comes with certain services. What made you go, let me go for a license? Or was that the only one on the table? And
remember, me starting with music, I didn't know nothing about that. So it was my manager who thought of that. The bro that put me on with this one. So it's smart, man. You understand? He was actually smart for that and not for making me go through the deep end. You understand? But I think it was a good thing to have a guy like that who knows about this type of things. You understand? Even though when I signed, I really didn't understand it. I was like, yo, I didn't know nothing a year ago. Now there's somebody who wants to sign me. I'm not even going to read this shit. I'm just going to sign. I'm even going to sign. And niggas mustn't lie to you guys.
Pop the champagne, let me sign.
Yeah. It wasn't even that. It was through email. Imagine I signed and dropped the song before I even went to the office. I was like, give them the masters now. Let's drop that shit.
You had never met in person, Steve?
Never.
Crazy.
I was like, you say you're gonna drop my music is gonna play on radio. Come on.
Go ahead.
I didn't have music a year ago. What do you mean? Let's go. Play that shit.
Yeah.
Guys.
That's honest, yo.
But guys, how? Come on, guys. Niggas lie. You say, yo, you're screwed. Chief, the reason why you're screwed, because you never read.
Yeah.
And we don't read.
Just be honest.
We come to this shit with hunger. Yeah. And you think, it was like, no matter what's written there.
It's not worse than what you're coming for.
Exactly. It was like, imagine 100% of who's zero.
Yes.
100% of nothing.
Yes.
Yes. Are you telling me that you're going to compete with the 100% of who's just because you want to say, I want to own this 100% of who's zero, then having 2% got 10 rand? That's something.
Yep, it is.
Yeah. That's something.
Yeah.
It is.
You understand? Ngiyazi ama-artist ayathanda ukuhlalela ethembeni ukuthi eventually it's going to work out. But how? If you don't plan, how? You think this will vele zulwini njengemana? Never. You need to work hard for it or find people that can work hard for that to be possible. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the manager that you found, shout out to him.
I shout out to him. No matter what happened in the process, but shout out to him because there wouldn't be an Aubrey to. But as much as we created the Aubrey with Black Diamond, but him as a manager to say, I believe in you, and I'm even gonna introduce you to this type of thing, and then even drop your music.
Yeah,
that's a big thing.
Was he part of the whole crew that came? Was he part of the seven?
Nope, as a brewer that I met in Joe's.
But then how did he hear you sing?
Because Ndu from Black Diamond was my producer.
Yeah.
So this brewer worked with shwii Tekhala, the legendary group. You understand? So he was trying to do something with Ndu for he looks at for shwii Tekhala no neko. So then I think again off a status again. So there was this song that I was recording. It was called Imana. One of the first songs I recorded. There was a song called Imana. I was recording with Ndu, so he said status, and the bro was like, "Yo, who's this? I want this." And he was like, "Boy, this bro says want this. It's not loaded as much as you think he is, but he can
do something.
He can take you somewhere." I was like,
he can open doors.
I was like, "Boy, do you want me to do this?" Like, boy, no matter what, dog, if it means you taking an L and learning going forward, but I feel like if both of us are in the game, it's better. I was like, getting a blessing like that from your bro was like, shout out.
So shout out to Ndu as well, man. That's like real. That's real nigga shit, dog. Yeah, it's like real dope, man. Yeah. So then, okay, cool. You dropped the EP, right? Yeah. And then you're like, okay, cool. I want to go see what the independent life is like. Are you still rolling with the manager at this point?
No, the manager after Hamba Nobani, and then we said Treo, because there was a situation, a very hectic situation, a very hectic fallout with the bro, and it even involved Amatre, so saying, "I'll kill you as what, shoot you as what." I mean, if somebody says, "Hey, ulale ngehle lodwa ulale ubhekile," me, cause me, I'm also a brewer. Me, I'll say, yo, it was like, my nigga, let's take it and daughter way. Let's take this to a daughter level. If you say you think you can do this,
let's go.
Try me.
Let's go.
You understand? Because don't think because you see me all colorful and shit, you think I'm from the Pundos, bro. I'm not even from Ekas. I'm from the Pundos, bro. Yeah. So if you wanna try me, let's go. You understand?
These
so
Crocs ain't sweet.
Yeah. You feel me? It's hot right now. It's hot. Yeah. Shit ain't even comfy, but I look good in it.
Yo, let them see them shit. This shit ain't sweet.
Let them way. You understand? So but as much as it ended like that, I'm just happy that he pulled up eventually when he's like, "Yo, bro, I'm sorry for what happened. We all made mistakes. Khona phona mangiphathanga kahle khona, I'm khona phela ngakuphathanga kahle khona. But can we be cool?" I was like, I'm not that guy obamba maqhubu. So let it be it. But after him, we dropped the smash hit though with the team that I found. I got connected with T Effect. Shout out to T Effect.
Shout out T Effect.
Which is Univo Notiamo. So those niggas took me in, and then from there, the brand like it didn't change. It actually elevated to something greater than what I ever thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
So yeah, after that, I think I don't regret anything, man. I don't even regret making the decisions that I made.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I mean, it's looking good. I mean, the music is sounding dope. The EP that dropped also, is fire.
Sorry to disturb you. With the first EP that I dropped, it was Ikamala Imvula Mlomo. So Imvula Mlomo is basically a young something it's a young something that you give Omalum at the gate just so that they can pay attention to you. Yeah. So look, you here for this? Oh, okay, clean. Let's go. So it was more of like an offering. It was like, yo, now I want you to understand who Aubrey is.
Yeah.
This is what I have. Please take it. allow me to be part of the industry. And it was literally that. And from that EP, I was like, I don't wanna be a guy that chases hits. I wanna be a guy with longevity. I wanna be a guy who go to mumlalela umculo wakhe, you learn something, you can change and be a better person. Or whenever you're going through a situation, you say, if this brother was able to go through this and come out a better person out of this, then definitely I want to be that.
So with T-Effect, I don't know who's in T-Effect?
Nivo.
Nivo, Life of Nivo.
Yeah.
Oh, so you've got, I think they used to work with AKA, so even your stage design is going to be...
They still.
I think at the time, Taviso was part of T-Effect.
Yes. So shout out to the Grootman. Shout out to the Grootman. The Grootman did wonders. The Grootman is one of the biggest legends in the game. And I don't think Kolmuto Otwenzo music Kongamaz. The scholar way,
shout out Hip Hop Scholar.
So that's pure management.
Put me on. So the bros came together. They put me out nicely. They branded me nicely. They made the hands say, this bro can actually be a nice bro. You understand? But they gave me. I wasn't to try in the because no food.
What? Yo, nazo.
It goes no food.
Which one is that one?
Bang encourage you. It's okay, as in boy. You actually got it. You can, as much as you think your music is nice, but you can become a whole brand, a superstar. I mean, when I started, I was never a superstar. I mean, this is bro from Emaka, in Shai Brashi talking, in Shai Brashi, and Kunda Wamina, and I won't trim Wamina and get razor talk. And then so let's go a span let's talk. You understand? I was that guy, even though I still do it now, good thing you trim me, but but the bros, like, they introduced me to another level. You see now.
It's not a razor, but at least
a nice machine way.
But it's still the razor way, because when you go to the barber, when they are done saying, they say razor is what you say, define,
precision.
Define. Is it? So
nice,
when you see see, let me show you something.
Hit me.
You see when you are painting, like making a painting, you understand? When you are done putting all the colors, right? You want to say, let me shape everything let me define what I need, what needs to stand out. Let me just, that's what they do. Boy, ngeraise. Bese bekuthi penda omnyama ngayinde lo da omnyama. Hey guys, when I came in, I saw niggas with the plate. I was like, what's this place?
What's this?
Because guys, what you don't understand, that in Tombi Asemakaya, they do that. They have that. They do that with polish dog.
For real?
Black polish, yes.
Oh, kiwi.
That thing is also making barbers lazy, bro. They don't do precision no more.
But guess what?
I'm a barber. They're artists now. Shy Photoshop now.
But guess what? When the hand sees you, after that hair too. You even feeling yourself looking at you like,
I know you checking me.
But my nigga, I know I don't look like this, like when I'm on my normal days. But goddamn, right now I feel like I got a shot. Like I feel like I got a shot from, like, even when don't be being chasing his out, but my bona manja about to say, fucked up right now.
It's amazing.
We are mania fucked up. I'm
shout out to Spam. Spam introduced me to the job back here. I mean, we come here say my car. Some is conde to it. It amani locating foundation. So yeah.
But Aubrey, with all that said, I mean, outside of your cousin who chucked you out, not to vilify him in any way, it sounds like you've always had good people around you, from the Black Diamond guys encouraging you.
Yeah.
You know, T-Effect, even your past manager. I mean,
Onje, you've got like, you know how to spot good people.
Yeah.
You're blessed.
You see when I said Molo, ngibonga bangasekho ngibonga idlozi lami. That I believe a lot uNkulunkulu, highlight uNkulunkulu namadlozi. uNkulunkulu, which is umveli nqangi. So ukholelwa kwami kakhulu le nkolelo engikholelwa kuyona iyangisiza ukuthi indirected to the right people. You understand? It's literally if I'd like to give myself credit ukuthi I can spot these people, I don't spot them at all.
It's attraction.
They bayifikela bona, and somehow you understand ukuthi I can meet you through him. But by me meeting him, kuzongilethela kuwena lapha I didn't even know it was going to be that. And maybe we can be friends, but with you it's going to be on a work basis.
Yeah.
But I have to go through someone to meet you.
Yeah.
And I have to go through a fucked up situation to get where I need to get. Yeah, I understand. So it's that type of thing, man. It's really not me. I think amadlozi angigadile, amadlozi angibhekile.
What's that line? Angisashela ubazizela.
Shout out to Stilo.
You understand? Yeah.
But you also you very grounded in your spirituality. I mean, you grew up in the church, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. That situation is very deep. Me, I grew up not knowing my father, but what is so that imagine you are what 10. Umuntu azokutshena ukuthi bazokutshena usibhokisi ukuthi by the way this is your father.
Yo.
That's the first introduction to him.
Yeah. The first time ngimbona ever, it said like this is your dad, bro. And then they expected me to cry. Me, I took it like a jail, like I don't know the nigga.
I don't know that, man.
I don't know the nigga.
He passed away and I didn't cry.
You understand? Like cool. But again, me, I don't hate my father. Like I have nothing bad to say about my father. I don't know, because they were still married, but I still didn't know him. But what happened between him and my mom?
Yeah. Were you comforted by that song as Java? Baba wa from Mr. Mover. Where he says something like that.
That was way before.
My brother, you see those chickens with no
hard body.
Hard body. Sibiza ngokekeke emakhaya. So okay. Yeah. So ibiza ngokekeke ngase ngiqine kakhulu afya vele singikhuthaza nje ukuthi abona amazondo. And somebody who's gonna belittle me, somebody who's not gonna be I'm bulletproof now, dog. I've been through the worst situations. Mina ngeke ngalala phezu elokuzaneni phezu phansi kwebridges bali. Yes, I've been hungry. Ngeke ngahlala iviki ngidla amakhekhe 10 cent. Yeah, ulala udla u3 ngosuku. Thothi uthenge 10 uzama ukubalance ukuthi at least kufika uFriday.
Yeah.
Ngosuku uphuza amanzi. I've been in that situation. Still imagine being in that situation and you have a brother who's a millionaire who's just charging the money and he kicked you out.
Wow, damn.
Lapo, you don't have nowhere to go. You understand? I've been through the worst situations, but I never look at my situations as situations. I look at my situations as like, yo, boy, remember when you used to struggle? Are you still struggling? Nah, then it's a win.
Dope. Beautiful outlook.
Because he's better than where you were. And I feel like all artists need to learn this. Because we all wanna be number one group, Nick. Be 100 abantu. So when you tell to ngcono nabo bonke lo, when you should be like looking at yourself, ukuthi impilo yami ibinjani before this?
Yeah.
Was it bad? If it was bad, how is it now?
Yeah.
If it's better, then appreciate that.
Yeah.
Be grateful.
Be grateful, and then stop looking for credit.
Beautiful.
Stop looking for credit. Work for credit. Credit will come.
Yeah.
Nice.
Same thing. I don't go out there looking for people who are gonna be good people in my life, or who are gonna be angels in my life. They find me. So why should you understand? Just play your part. Why should I stop there with how Impilo goes? I should also transfer it to the music also.
Yeah.
You understand? So that's why people are here to actually understand who I am about with the album that I'm gonna drop late this year, if it allows. But I've got to learn that actually, instead of trying to push to be number one, I want to leave a mark. I wanna be a legend. I wanna be a living legend. I wanna. You understand? I got the most weird DM from this other lecturer. I say it was like we having a thing. They were doing a survey about my song that I did. So they're calling me a philosopher. Hey, ngathi inkabe mangaze ngilizwe lelo gama. Sebengibiza ngephilosopher mina. Hey. Ngijezwa sebaphuma ubhinqa inkosi yami Jesu. Umuntu zami kuyibamba kodwa lutho.
But your social media is popping. Your TikTok is popping.
Crazy.
Yeah. See, guys, good sometimes people don't know that I'm actually a bubbly person. It's just that I'm shy up until I get used to the space or the people. Yeah. And also if the energies allow me to be cool. But if I meet you and then you have that bad aura, I'll just be this bro.
Yeah.
Because the aura doesn't allow me to be free. Because I'm not a comedian. I'm not going to try to crack a joke and make you laugh, Chief. I sing. Oh, empty my thing at Ulagna CV, my dog. Yo, dog. That's people overlook the line. The line is very vital. Because you understand, without this music thing, we're literally homeless. Because we won't be able to rent the spaces that we have.
Yeah.
And going home is not a thing. Because pressure. Imagine that's why we still have suicides up until today.
Oh man.
Our music industry is the most toxic thing to ever be in. Because you think about suicide is always here.
Damn.
You always think about it because it's either I fight or I die.
Jeez.
And sometimes you come to an age whereby you say, fuck it, let's go. Let me just end it because really it's already, this thing is not working out. And going home as a failure, going home to say, let me look for a job again, it's not it. And which is why I actually appreciate Java. There was this interview that he was doing. I don't even remember what to go pay. Before the music, ubuwenzani? Graphic designer, okay, cool. Yini ekwenza ukuthi after ukucula ungabuyeli lapho?
I think I saw that, yeah.
Yini ke senzima manje ukuthi uphile angithi ubuzocula kahle phela usunkulunkulu wena usujesu ngeke sikhonze forever.
Yeah.
When your job was to introduce us to a certain type of music, a certain type of sound, a certain type of content that we didn't know that we needed.
Yeah.
Come on, you've played your part.
Yeah.
Dancing a deal. Let me go back to living my life.
Be glad it happened.
Be a normal bro. But as much as that sounds ideal,
it's not easy.
Do you think it's easy?
It's not.
Fame doesn't allow as well.
Yeah. It's hard, man.
Yamazi lo putu ban lo uputu Molo how lo putu how when was banjeni yo
Damn.
uputu Molo se taxi kiweli taxi. You understand? Like ngokuthi phela, like I wasn't working ngokuthi, but I wanted to go home. I don't have a car. I wanted to go home. Like, you can't Uber home. Maka dog Uber, it doesn't get that cheap. There's no Uber there. So you can't say I'm gonna Uber all the way. And like, I don't have a brewer that's close to me that has a brewer that can say, yeah, let's buy. As much as they are there, but they were not available on like for that weekend. So imagine like if it's often ngishukusha pass, fuck, oh boy, kuba njangicula bengizovele ngibambele ibhasi ngiyele ekhaya. Khohle into there than ukuhlala la ngenze lutho, yabo? I end up like saying, fuck it, let me just stay. You can't even go home because abantu hlezi kuthiwa abantu you mustn't be scared of abantu bazothini. But don't lie to us, man. Abantu bazothini is very toxic. And it's one of the reasons why we still kill ourselves as artists right now.
Yeah.
Damn, man, that's true. Because even if, like from what Java said, like even if you say, okay, sharp, you're right, let me go back to graphic design. Like you're saying, there's still other people who are going to say, man, you're so wheeler or whatever. So it's not just a thing that you can just decide.
Yeah, once you become the guy. Once you become the guy, the only way from there is up. people don't expect you to come down or even settle with what you think is good for you. They always want you to be there. But we ever called Luti, come on, you can only deliver so much. You're a human, you're not a machine. Example, we can debate about this. Trust me, I can debate. I know you. I know you're gonna try to debate with me on this. People say Drake with levels, right? Do you think it's true? Do you think his music is still great?
I mean, we saw it with CLB now that there's some sort of ceiling that was hit.
Doc, you're too late. If you saw it then...
Why would I debate that, Marano Aubrey? Me, I agree with you on that one.
Okay.
I was about to say, we all agree, actually.
Okay, you understand? For me,
I know you.
Because this one here will tell you shit. This one, I know you. Actually, I watched the podcast, guys. Actually, I think it's a dope thing that you'll do especially for upcoming artists and giving people just a chance to know about their artists. Because sometimes you go for an interview, radio interview, when you get there is, so the single that you just dropped, so how is it going? How did you, pulling up with that?
What can we expect?
What can we expect from
what do you think about
5 years? 5 years to come, what do you see yourself?
Magazine questions.
English and Gaga, come on. Help now, you understand? Sometimes...
Before you finish answer, we have to cut to an advert.
Lappy, you can't even be yourself, man. But this space, it allows us to actually... It's more of a conversation more than anything, which is a good thing. So back to, where was I?
Thank you.
You're talking about Drake. You're talking about Drake that he didn't take.
So, you can debate.
Drake, Mbana, for me, Take Care, nothing was never the same. After that...
Take Care was the one for me.
Nothing was the same.
You can, you can say views. If you say views,
Take Care.
Yeah,
I stopped the Take Care.
I didn't stop, but Take Care was the one.
Nothing was the same. Nothing was the same. Slapped. It had more hits, my brother. It had more hits.
The one with
Worst behavior. Worst behavior.
Nah, I was gone, man. After Take Care, I was gone.
And then you say, okay, you understand? We have songs like that. So, and then if Drake can do that, I feel like he was like, okay, I've done this, but I can deliver for the dollies. No, not even for the... Drake is a dolly brewer.
Yeah.
Drake,
lover boy.
Drake.
Yeah.
Drake.
Aubrey.
Aubrey. Okay. You understand? But I feel like Drake understood his market. It was like, pop is the best way to go, because judging from me, Take Care, nothing was never the same. The song that really blew up was more popish. And he said, fuck whatever y'all say, pop is the way.
But I believe
all little niggas was singing Highline Play.
Yeah.
He can only
but I believe like he still had some cuts in the album that way.
Yes, cool.
He will always remind you.
Trust me, don't think Drake is not a rapper. Drake will remind you. For me, that's why I still respect honesty. I know, bear with me, guys.
No, we here with you. We here.
You understand? That's why I'll always respect as much as he can sing rap. Lalela mina ngumtsika yesizwe. Ngimbiza ngumtsika yesizwe ngoba awumayithi Zulu wesamphawa. Yazi ukuthi umpano uyayazi lento ayishoyo. Ukuthi as much as people expected him to say, I didn't hear no Zulu, but is he not Zulu though?
He is.
What is he trying to cater for? He's catering for about Bapeshe, right? So, ukhuluma ngalo mfana not ukhuluma ngalo.
Hey.
I mean, I'm not taking shows like ukhuluma ngalo because I don't understand. You understand? Uguti, why? Your idea of what you wanna do. Why are you judging my idea of what nje?
Yeah.
Yeah. We shouldn't impose on other people.
Yeah. Again, let me go back to Guti. There's really ama levels. Akusiwena as an artist owabegayo. Umuntu oseceleni wakho ukubeka lama levels othi here, this is the level, you can't reach this, you can't go beyond this. But when you really look at it, bana, untwana has done what other people wish to do.
Dude, what generations before him were wishing to do.
You understand? And untwana ukupha umgodi futhi ongikulula ukuthi ugqitshwe. Angazi man understand that.
Yeah, I know. I'll show you my
translation. Real.
You understand? So, but I feel like Untwana has done so much. That's why I respect him.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why Swag Tracking by Untwana can really do so much. He can sing. He can, come on guys. He gave us his strings and bling.
I love strings and bling.
You understand? For me, that's the best album from him.
Same.
Yeah,
Period.
I think so too.
Yes, you understand.
I'm with you.
So the musicality on that one, it makes me compare him to Drake.
That's fair.
See, I was speaking your language. I was there.
You understand?
Yeah.
And back to Drake. So if Drake na ngakwazi ukushaya ceiling, who are you, dog? Rate your music compared to his.
Yeah, but you must
be honest with yourself.
Yeah.
But you see now,
it's all about being comfortable with what you do.
This one is going to be a whole conversation.
It's a tricky one. It's a tricky one. Like you said, you can debate. You can debate.
You see, yeah, I'm activating him. I'm doing this.
We can do it.
Let's unleash. Let's go. I'm not looking at him.
I'm not
Let's go.
I'm not gonna unleash.
Let's go.
I'm not even unleashing. But it's you know I'm gonna hit you with the refined way. We can have the off-camera chat nicely. Yeah. But here's the thing, right? Everybody's gonna come through with perspectives, right?
Yeah.
And the whole chat, like you juxtaposing with Drake and then with Nasty. There will always be a school of, if you're not rapping in a certain way, you know, they're going to look at it as you're not representing a certain demographic or you're not representing your people.
Yeah.
There will always be that school.
Yeah.
And some voices will be louder than others within that school. Right? And that's an opinion that will always be given some sort of light because it's been ongoing since Quarter Camp days.
Yeah.
It's always been there. So when we hear a voice saying, no, this man, he's not rapping Zulu way because he's not rapping in Zulu. You know, it's a school that'll always be there and we actually can't fight it. It's fine.
Yeah, you can't fight it at all.
You know what I mean? It's fine.
But look at it like this. Me, I'm like, there's no even a young Izo because on my music is just full Zulu. And I'm telling you, Utuntwana is rapping what he says.
And I agree, but I'm just saying,
coming from the Zulu neck,
it's still a school.
But it's still a school. Yeah. It's rap. That's why it's like
the boom bap niggas, dog. That's the same. It's the boom bap niggas.
But the boom bap niggas
English also.
No, the boom bap niggas actually love the English. The boom bap niggas love the English.
But why are they criticizing the boy though?
Like I said,
man, he's not talking about planets enough,
everywhere.
Man. Yeah,
there's purists everywhere.
Yeah.
There's language purists, there's style purists, and there's sound purists.
You know what I mean?
Niggas should get a life.
Then that's not debating.
But when you really look at it, But when you really look at it, it's what really stopping our industry, South African industry. Because when you compare South African industry and Nigerian industry is super big. Yes, it's super big because they allow people to grow. Yes, they allow people to grow, and the type of music that they do, they've created a whole culture. It's no longer just about it's Nigeria.
I'm gonna let you finish. I'm gonna let you finish, right? I'm gonna throw at you. My thing. We're gonna debate. We're gonna debate. I'm gonna say this before that. My point is this, right? When you're very fortunate in the realm that you're in, and in the lane that you're in. You know what I mean? Because it is glorified. It is revered because it really does speak to home, right? Yeah. Now, when you talk about a genre like hip hop, that is not ours to begin with. Facts. Then it becomes very tricky. And when you throw in the Nigerian chat, I'm gonna ask you, who's a big Nigerian hip hop artist?
Guess what?
We're guessing.
Did I say hip hop when I said music?
But he's wait.
You
didn't.
Wait.
Did
I
answer your question?
Wait.
Where we going?
I said that's why South African music is not as big as Nigerian music. I didn't say Afrobeat. I didn't say hip hop. Ngibala kwalete ngenza wameni Afro Pop.
Now listen, right? When you talk about Nigerian music, you're saying it's big. Nah? What made it big?
It's the unity.
Also because it's
the unity.
Let's keep it. When people talk about Nigerian music, let them cook.
Let me highlight you for a minute.
Get on the stove.
So when I say unity, right? It's the whole thing of from when you check from Fela Kuti and what they're doing now. Is really different. It's not really the same because Fela Kuti was more like guys, namlalel Fela Kuti no
come on.
Baba.
Tell him to go till. Bato rati.
That's dope. And so when you really look at it from back then to how it developed to it. Remember, before Wizkid became big, because the biggest was P Square, Kukona,
Do not forget the bunch.
How can I forget the bunch, dog?
Two-Face.
And again, I see the...
Wasn't there a gap between...
There was a big...
After Fela Kuti's death...
There was a huge gap.
And guess what? The same gap that happened after Lady Smith Black Mambazo. Just to show you that the same gap that happened with our town.
Oh, okay, cool.
And that's how we created that sound developed. It's originally from a Black Mambazo, but we had to create it our own, make it our own way.
So hang on,
modern.
So hang on.
So same. So before I forget.
Okay. Let him cook. He's on the stove right now.
And then go back to checking again with the Fela Kuti. And so our Fela Kuti is Lady Smith Black Mambazo, right?
After I disagree. We can disagree.
No, I'm not, guys. I'm talking about the sound that I do.
Okay.
Why would guys, wait.
I get you. You're right.
He know he picks side.
You're right. I just said you're right. I just conceded. You're right.
Yes. Because again.
He's talking about his genre. He's cooking. He's on the stove.
Yes, I'm right now. Because
get on the stove.
Because right now, Mzamu balance is Gonzela a reference so that so that you can have something to compare with.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about the scale.
Yeah.
I'm talking about how, because from the great to a gap.
Yeah.
And then suddenly there's this new sound that's being groomed.
Yeah.
And that's growing.
Yeah.
That's becoming Afrobeats.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And when you, there was a fucking big gap.
Yeah.
And then when you grew, what it is right now, when you talk about the bunch, or how, even Davido say, his first song, you understand? And how Halle at your boy, Wizkid. It was never what it is right now. They shaped it to be what the world can actually cherish. And again, it goes back to me saying, the reason why I'm saying Sauta is what? Is because Tina Sauta, like our flag, we have many colors. So is our everything, the language, everything, which is more open.
Nigeria has even more languages.
Yes, but they don't have many genres as us.
And significantly larger population.
Significantly larger diaspora
across the world.
Yes, the world. Trust me.
There's way too many nuances.
There's
right?
way too many.
And I understand that.
And you're right with the unity. Well, the Nigerian pride is a beautiful thing because they will rep Nigeria wherever they are in the globe. Yeah, right. You know what I mean?
They say no, Nigeria know they come last.
Yeah. My guy. Yeah. So Mina, my saying is that imagine if Sauta, as much as we do different sounds, imagine if Sauta had a mentality actually finding a piano.
Yeah,
which is out.
Now you cooking.
No,
now you cooking.
But it's out.
Now you cooking.
Right now.
But you know,
he's partying now.
But you gotta give it to him.
And it's only now we thought hip hop was dead. When hip hop started, wait. Wait.
Did we think that though?
Wait.
I wanna agree with you.
I'm not with that one.
Wait.
What you mean?
Wait.
Go ahead.
As an observer, as someone on the outside, when I was a fan of music, so, besides the beefs that we all knew about, but you see those DJ group songs that they did that made Sauta, it was like.
That stage was beautiful.
It was like
that stage was beautiful.
That stage is Young Money, Lil Wayne, with everyone from Young Money. That's DJ Khaled.
That's DJ Khaled.
That's DJ Khaled.
My nigga.
No. What I'm saying is the DJs were emulating DJ Khaled.
Yeah, but DJ
that doesn't
Khaled
mean
came after the group songs from Young Money, though.
No, but that doesn't mean no. No. Okay.
Wait. Now you're gonna have to do your research on Khaled.
Wait. Okay, my guy. Listen. I'm talking about commission. Wait. First of all, I'm not gonna say point of correction. I don't know shit about DJ Khaled. I know shit about Young Money. All I know is that the group songs that them niggas been doing, they were the ones, and they blew up first than the DJ Khaled songs.
That I can give you that.
That's what I'm talking about.
I like that.
I'm not talking about history that DJ Khaled. I'm talking about what everyone saw commercially.
I like that. I like it.
He has something.
I don't have anything to like.
Okay, cool. So when something like that came to life in South, I was like, "Fuck, this is beautiful." And so we were owning the sound. You understand? As much as it's a foreign sound, but we're literally owning it. And then we ended up molding it and then we had your Questa pulling up with you understand, the side, the quite away. You understand? We had pulling up with the Karakara. So that was a vibe.
It's a beautiful time, that one.
You understand? That's why niggas became the A-listers of all time. We've never seen A-listers before. Those niggas were A-listers after that.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah. So from on the outside, it looked like
we're going somewhere here.
Only you niggas, because you all knew this niggas. You know, let's say good that you didn't know this.
I feel you.
Because no unity.
It's always like that. Even with Afro beats, I'm sure there's no unity, but they make it look.
The presentation.
Yeah. But also one thing that I personally believe in with Afrobeats is that the uniqueness away from all the music from overseas.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a good quality that they have. It's exportable. Unlike with hip hop, it's like look at piano from overseas. It doesn't do well.
Yeah.
Like you can't export the import.
Remember what happened to Georgia Smith?
Yeah. Georgia Smith tried piano, it didn't resonate here. So with
I feel like Kusina San we hog to shit.
No, everybody hogs it, dog.
Yeah.
No, if you play some joints there into like an English rapper, they're America, they're gonna be
they're gonna
but I'll say this.
They actually think we rap too much.
Yeah, they think we rap too much. But I'd say you are in a better position.
Yeah, he knows.
Yeah, he's aware.
He's very aware.
Yeah. Because I heard you talking about Nastis here and he's selling and whatever. but I'll always.
I didn't talk about his ceiling.
I never said
ceiling. He's talking about Drake's
ceiling. Drake's ceiling.
Yes.
What I'm saying with Mzansi C, I'll always applaud him and always understand that he did what he was not almost supposed to do.
He's still doing. We always speaking he's still doing. Like his story is far from finished.
He did the impossible. He did something that we never thought a South African artist can do. Because we always limit ourselves. Because why? The reason why we limit ourselves is the surroundings. People around us, they limit us by saying, you can't really do better than this song.
Yeah, it's just production.
But it's not just people around us, it's even people on top of us.
Yeah.
The decision makers are the ones. Yeah.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
So, again, going back to if only Sauta had a piano vibe, as in the whole industry, not hip hop, not Afro Pop, not whatever you do. If only we had this thing, at least make it look like it is a thing.
Yeah.
It can be not in the inside, but make it look like a thing.
Yeah.
Support each other.
I feel you.
Like, you see what the piano bros are winning.
Yeah.
Come on, the piano sound is dope. I don't listen to piano, but there are dope songs that I like.
But on your new EP, you've got some lock drum there.
Yeah, I'm not a producer, nigga. Okay. I don't make beats. I direct.
I found that shit there, nigga.
And also,
that shit was there.
But besides that, that shit sounds dope, though.
It sounds hard.
And guess what? When you guys, ngiyabaza nto khumela drum. Do yazi that is scoop to hunundu. That we've always been a scoop country. We've always been a country that likes that thing. That's why we Kwaito became what it was. That's why when hip hop, when they introduced that Kwaito scoop thing, we're like, what? This is us.
Yeah. It started running from there.
You understand? Same thing when Kom said what, we were like, God damn, and then piano said, hey, what's happening?
Yeah.
You understand? So if only we can have, as the entire industries have Dontologuti, and not just because you do piano, you can't work with who, just because you do this, or you can't have who. Why are we dissecting our industries? Because it's not as powerful as we might.
It's dissected.
You understand?
Yeah.
If bengekho ama levels to this, ngabe we still have the features that we've dreamed to hear, but we'll never hear because there's egos, there's a sound barrier.
There's a lot of
because it's South Art. What sound barrier now? Because as long as kunescoop is teasers, abantu abastanda.
There's a common thread that connects us.
Always. That's why you are able to hear lock drum on that song. You understand? It's not my thing, but the producer felt like it's missing. And
shout out to the producer for that.
Yeah.
And he did wonders. I was like, yo, shout out to Oriah for that. Shout out to
Oriah.
You've been like, okay, this shit sounds nice, cause it's now.
Yeah.
You can't really fight that piano is in now. You can't really fight, and let us not put a time frame on it.
I love that.
1000%.
Let's not put a time frame on it. Instead of that, let's just embrace it.
Yeah. And that's a South African thing to do on some. Let's see if it'll be here next day.
Yeah.
Come on, that's
what they sent Gomez
not
out.
even sometimes a black thing. Black nigga shit.
Damn. I see why you'd say that. But
I'm not ready for that conversation.
Yeah, that conversation is tough.
But I see why you'd say that. But yeah,
not ready.
Should I give you?
Nope.
No. Do you know what you should give us?
Yeah.
About your independence.
Okay.
What have you learned so far?
Shit him with
Independence was an hour ago. But we're rolling with Chunko, so we gotta delve more into your independence.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just some of the best and worst lessons you've learned since becoming independent.
To be honest, it's been hard because when you're independent, even though when you have management to help guide you to what you want to do or try to assist here and there, but spending your money is really hard, especially if you spend your last cent. I know people always say, invest in your craft. You can invest, but imagine after that when you don't have anything to eat.
No return.
You understand? You literally, you work, you put back, which is a good thing.
It is.
Yes, it is a good thing. It is a beautiful thing. It is a beautiful idea.
But when you open the
but
fridge,
it's hard.
Hey.
But it's really hard. I'll tell you this, it's hard because especially when you're assigned to a major, you know it's okay. Certain things are going to be done. They're going to have a budget, everything. So everything relies on you.
Mm-hmm.
People like to push independence, but it's not as easy as people think. You need to have the stomach for it. You need to have the balls for it. You need to have the courage to say, regardless, it's fine. One day, one day I'll be full.
Good,
one day I'll be, as much as I might not have money to say a taxify got 26 rand. I'll have a taxify to say, let me taxify to Durban 6,000.
One day.
One day. You understand? So independence, it comes with a lot of challenges, but you gotta have the stomach for it.
Yeah.
On the real.
That's real.
You have the stomach for it, clearly.
Yeah, and I've been surviving, man. I've been really surviving. Again, it's the people around me that's been, because me, I've been on the low, and like it always helps to have a good team behind everything that you do, especially with the management. The bad thing or the bad decision that we make as artists, when we want to sign, we want to sign everything to one thing. Right? Let me say that a label approaches you. You want to sign everything. There's distribution. There is publishing. There is management. If you want to give everything to these people, don't you think then somewhere somehow they're not gonna, or they might take their time because they know what's value regardless.
They have too much
you don't
control.
move without them.
They have too much control. You don't have a say. That's why sometimes we find it hard for niggas to get out of a contract and everything. They're fighting this and this and this. But imagine if you dissected it like this. You have a recording label. A recording label is in charge of paying for the music, studio session, what, you wanna push your music, you wanna say budget. They handle the things, right?
Yeah.
And then they're gonna, obviously with the label, they're gonna have a distribution of theirs where they're gonna distribute your music. And then have a publisher outside of that.
Yeah.
As publisher, you know, royalties, in that you're gonna make under your name. And not to think do value 20% best. But this is what you signed for. And you signed everything. They literally take your sales, music sales, they take it, or radio, royalties, everything. What do you say after that? So it's better to dissect. And then have a management outside again. So say gigs, endorsements. Nice. So have a team here, have a team here, have a team here. You know all of these people. They're working for Umuntu one.
Yeah, you can have.
So you're like a corporation and you've got different departments.
You've got different departments, yeah.
You know what I mean?
You understand?
Yeah.
Because you have big companies that are independent, but they have agencies that they hire. Be the guy that hires people to do work for you.
Yeah.
Independence is dope, but to hire, I am independent, but I do have management. In management, born I was okay, we're gonna get you gigs, we're gonna what. Oh, yeah, you wanna drop music? Well, actually, okay, let's put money together for a radio.
Nice.
Say let's go half.
Yeah.
On pay.
Because again, they're helping me here.
Yeah.
So
what is the half for?
They're putting up money. He puts up.
when you are independent, you hire people to do things for you.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't have time to go and you're submitting myself.
So you pay someone for the placements?
Yes, for the placement.
Not payola. I know you're thinking payola.
No, you pay someone to do the admin for you. Basically, is that you
the guy's gonna go to Kakazini and then he's gonna
you pay someone to do admin as because any company pays for a PR, pays for an administration fee, pays for what was for
marketing.
You have departments of money. So why not work like a company like that?
Treat yourself as a company.
As a company instead of treating yourself as an artist. Because once you treat yourself as an artist, trust me, you won't get out of the contract.
That's good.
Bars.
You're putting us on a lot of game, and I want to put you onto some game about TuneCore.
He's on TuneCo.
Okay. We're done.
Put them on game.
Yeah,
Yo, put them on game.
Because the EP,
you put them on game and like about TuneCo.
Yeah,
they get it from me every other week.
My guy expert. He's hiring you to do the admin now.
Yeah.
And I won't say much because I'm still waiting for the check. But
your TuneCo, cut the check.
That's coming.
But
definitely there.
We dropped the EP Ama Lobolo. Funny story. So yeah, the first EP was Imvula Mlomo. The second one was Ama Lobolo, which was it was more of an introduction for the first one. This one is like, okay, this is what I'm here to offer.
Yeah.
Take me for who I am. It's really literally it has nothing to do about umshato or whatever, but I put it in the phrase because I feel like the industry ngithiza njengomuntu esifazane uyashela iqome ntombi. And then after that, the first impression that you pulled up with, you need to pull up with it forever. Because once you say, she says, you were tricky.
That's the standard.
You understand? So, me saying with the first EP was, I need to say bigger. Yeah. I need to say bigger. And it's not in terms of big, when you say big, you think it's going to be the biggest album. No. When you listen to it,
growth.
Big. You hear the growth, and you hear the difference between from the first EP to the second one, up until the last EP that I recently dropped, Amakalelo, which was more of me trying to put my nigga on my DJ and also trying to show people the other side, the commercial side, because I know people think they've seen the commercial side with the Molo, which was actually a deep song. People they vibe to it, but they don't listen to what I'm saying. You understand? So it's actually a deep song because it talks about betrayal.
Bad friendships.
Yes, it talks about betrayal from fair friends. People like your parents warn you. You're always growing up. You always had that friend. About just species are bad. Ungaloko hambila nosposiso uyaqhekeza usposiso wenza yini?
Man.
Hey man, okay, you Tulani or whatever.
Tulani too, man.
And then we won't have an example if we say Tulani. But it's just to shy Sponelo.
Yeah, let's talk about Sponelo.
Damn Sponelo, dog. Okay. You understand? So it's just more about that. It's like I think she's about bad friends. Because I've had quite a few, but I'm not there anymore.
No doubt.
You understand? Where I am, I'm fine. You understand? But my music is big on preaching. And also, let me put you on something. Talk about we once spoke about TikTok, right? So on TikTok, I react. I talk nonsense most of the time. I talk nonsense. I act stupid on TikTok. Not even stupid. The goofy side of me.
Carefree,
No, the goofy side of me just comes to life because TikTok is just it allows. So I was just chilling and then I saw this other video from I think it was a church man singing.
I like this. I heard this story. I like this. Yeah.
I see this boy singing his lungs out. When I heard that, Uma is originally from Ayoni. And we do have a song like that, but we don't sing it like that. But how the boy sang it, God damn. I react to it, right? I khona ngezulu khona ukuthi kuthiwa abantu abaziwula lelo gama labantu abaningi bayalazi liseBhayibhelini abantu dumb niggas.
It's such a beautiful way to say dumb niggas, bro.
Yo, I thought maybe it's like the chosen people or something.
No, abantu abaziwula, dumb niggas. So people said, yo, since you're reacting to this song, why don't you do your own version of the song? I was like, nah. I was like, no, do it. Do it. I'm sure it would be wonderful. I was like, okay, let me do it. I asked my brother Oraya, like, yo, Oraya, please make a beat for this. And then he made a beat. I laced the first vocal. I was like, nah, let me post it again. I was like, yo, guys, help me find the boy. I need the boy on this. Even though I still heard his voice at the end as a sample. But I was like, I still need the boy. Help me find the boy. Chances. I think I had like 6 people saying, we know the boy. Send us the money. We'll say what's what. And bear in mind, I still have proof of this. Just for if you think you want to call me out, try me.
Try me.
So up until the right person hit me up. And when the right person hit me up, I already gave up, and I was like, yeah, it's fine. And then my team was like, this song slaps, let's drop it. And then if we find the boy, it's either we do a remix or whatever. Still not a train smash, because it's clear that people love the song. Yeah. They really love the song. And then we dropped the song, and there was hate. But what I love about it, there was more love than hate. There was literally 80% love, and it was just 20% hate.
What was the hit on the
It was like they were saying I stole the boy. So I was like, but if you really trace back how this song came about, I never wanted to do the song. Y'all niggas asked me to do the song.
I gave you what you wanted.
And then once I did, I posted it again after recording it. Posted it again. It was like,
ask for you to.
It was like, help me find the boy. People was like, yeah, we can, and I only found out the boy is from Zim. How the fuck Zim ngiyazelaphi mina ngizoqalaphi ngithi ngifuna umuntu eZim. I'm picking my own caliber or whatever on my own what level, but I'm not that big ukuthi ngavele ngithi jump and then the whole country says what. I've never been to Zim. So I relied on social media to help me find, which is like for a while failed. Because it's really hard. It's like if I throw a needle here, it was like, find that needle now.
In a haystack, yeah.
Not even in a haystack.
Damn, anywhere.
Like doesn't put anywhere. Say find it.
How big is this needle?
How big is a needle?
Big needles, though.
You understand? So
valid question.
Yeah.
But come on, there's no. Is you know when I talk about that type of needle, you know I'm talking about the small needle.
Yeah.
There's no way I could talk about the special needle, the big one.
But I need to be sure.
So
you need to be sure.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
No, we're very thorough here.
You're gonna ask for money to find the what? Let me find the needle just for the money.
And next thing you're gonna say, if for me to find the needle, are you gonna give me the magnet to try to? Come on.
You gotta know what you're working with.
This is lit, man.
You understand?
I never even thought about the magnet now.
You understand? So, and then we dropped the song. When we dropped the song, people loved the song, people hated the song, people loved the song. And then eventually I found the boy.
Amazing.
You understand? First thing, because I've been having chances. So, okay, I'm gonna give you my other number that I don't use. I'm gonna activate it for you on WhatsApp. Video call me with the boy. Cause I've been having people telling me, hey, money is what? To find the boy. Ow. Okay, I was like, okay, never mind that. So the bro said group call, WhatsApp group call. And then I saw the boy. The boy lost his mind. He was super happy. He was like, yo, I'm a very big fan of your music and I appreciate what you've been doing. Because from that, I've been getting followers and everything. I was like, I don't want to end there. I still want to do the remix with you. And then I recorded it. Like they did their own version. So I helped them, guide them with their version. I was like, okay, let's try to, as much as it's churchy, let's try to make it more commercial so that it can play nice, can sit nicely on radio.
Not just on Sunday.
No, just on Sundays only, you understand? And then we created it, and then I added my verse, backed the boy up, because when they recorded that side, I recorded this side, backed the boy up, and then I mixed it nicely, and I sent to them. So it was like, this is the mix. All you need to do now is just master it and drop it. Whatever you do, I'll support it. And then the boy posted telling people to get off my dick. But he didn't say that. I'm saying that. Like, yo, they must stop being harsh on me because we've met, we talked about everything. I spoke to the family because the boy is young. Can't really discuss things with the boy. You need to discuss everything with the family. Everything. It's just like, yo, whenever they need me for a music video, I'll make means to come. And the song is literally that the remix is sitting on number 1, all the radio stations is him. But people are quick to talk and they don't know.
Nice.
And again, I'm going back to Uti.
Beautiful story.
That's one thing as South Africans we lack. We like to judge before we even see. We like to crucify before we get the full story.
Yeah.
We're quick to retweet or comment with that full understanding. Exam.
5 minutes too.
And do this. Uban wenza ukuthi ukuze enze lokhu kwenze njani, and then you don't even get to kwenze njani. You just usibani wenza ukuthi, it's like wenza ukuthi but bekwenze njani, you don't even write that because you are too quick to respond before actually reading and understanding.
That's why reading time is
understand why
important.
as the size of the needle.
What the?
I don't know if the
gang on it.
I don't know.
I couldn't just look for the needle. But what I'm saying is I support your thinking.
Dog.
I think you can't be selective.
Pillow,
You can't be selective.
I think he needs to sleep now.
But the pillow. I'm jacking that one.
You can't.
You're gonna hear it on all the episodes. When somebody says something another way, pillow.
You can't be selective with your.
No. What you're talking about is lateral thinking. What he's talking about is comprehension.
Bible.
Mina nkabe angimazi ukuthi ukhuluma naye. Ungqonwe now you're trying to think ukuthi angimazi ukhuluma.
You got it. I get you.
I can't even say 5 because my English is only.
No, that's why I put it in English for you.
Yeah. So I get here now. Zulu is. So you have to hit it with the English way.
It's the petty way, you know.
So so for me, it's all about. Kumele understand it before ufuna ukukhuluma again ujongo ufike eqhamukela abantu abathi ukuthi why ngithi ujongo mina ngisuka olundo olumahlike wonke umedlule edolobheni nama robot awu for kuphela irobot lethi inkomo umuntu dlula emgaqweni inkomo iya cross la sibanga edolobha nemfuyo. So mangithi pull up on me if you have something bad to say about me, my brother. Don't just talk about it, my nigga. Pull up on me. Let's chop it out because because I respect myself too much. I wouldn't do anything that would harm a kid.
Yeah.
Why would I do that?
Yeah.
You understand? Why would I do that?
Yeah.
I sing about these type of things. Why would I be the one who tries to discourage somebody's success
Or steal from them even.
You understand? Guys, I have more than 200 songs. Why would I steal a song?
Yeah.
Why would I steal a song? You understand? It doesn't make sense.
On top of that, you guys told me to make this song.
Again, there's a paper trail.
Yeah.
Into how the song came
Social
about.
media trail.
Phela ngazi. You see now pulling up with the high grade English. My English is still primary. You understand? My English isn't because Angiko go perhaps. You understand? It's a simple one.
It isn't because.
That's fine. Hey, this guy's been dropping bars there.
You understand? So
this nigga partying. This man is partying, yo. He partying, yeah.
So it is that. So it's all about respect, man. And again, with that, if not another big thing that fucks up our industry, or just South is Black Twitter, dog.
I think that's the whole community.
Yeah, because it really makes things you want to do something, but you can't do something because Black Twitter will drag you for trying to do something, or will do
for not doing.
You don't care.
No, it never got to that because I don't know nothing about Twitter. Me, I'm not a Twitter fan. I don't understand Twitter. I don't even know if they dragged me or not, but they were never gonna drag me because I'm not about that life.
Nice.
You understand? I don't cater for black Twitter. I cater for real people.
I love that.
Because most people that be talking shit, they hide. They never reveal who they are. Yeah. So are you trying to tell me that you're gonna argue with ghosts?
Oh,
a ghost.
Yeah, I know he ghost, but yeah.
Gotta listen to the EP.
Listen to the EP.
You understand? So yeah. Shout out.
I'm here.
You understand? And talking about that, so holla at me. Listening from I don't know if you listened to the first EP or the second one, but going back to what I dropped currently, is it the same as the one that I dropped previously?
No, it's not. But the first one, I didn't listen to the whole body.
Yeah.
I only listened to the popular joints.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
But
when you listen to the new ones,
it's different.
Yeah.
Like that's why I said when you're speaking even the growth, I'm saying, like the growth is also evident even in terms of the sound.
Yeah.
The sound has even gotten
the size of it.
The size of it has gotten bigger. I don't know how to say it, but yeah. Yeah, doom. I don't need doom.
I have no idea what he just said, bro. Call me Zoot.
Forgive me for my pronunciation. There's no master, you know. Nami, isiZulu sami sikhona kukhona namhlanje yabona yebo go.
Don't worry. Also, when I try, have the same problem when I try to speak Sotho. I end up I try to speak Sotho. I offer them say Qwana and say baby. I was like, and then the bro when I try to speak to my niggas Sotho, they was like,
that's not the one.
It was like, hey, my brother. I'm just like, if you understand, take it. What I just said what doesn't matter.
But man, like the growth is very, very evident. It's big. I'm big on lyrics, even though I can't say some of the things. Like I understand the things that you're saying. You know what I mean? And I love how life driven it is. You know, whether you're talking about bad friendships in the old joints, and you're talking about girls or love interest. I really love how relatable it is.
Even what's that last song, Ubaba?
Oh man!
Shout out to Ali Keys for that one.
Ali Keys,
even
man.
Cool Kid came through on that.
There's a boy, guys. We had a problem. I want to apologize myself for this one. 6th Avenue. 6th Avenue is a rapper. On the song, when you check the song, you can't see him, and it's not my fault. Like you can't see his name. It's the people who are uploading the song and we've been trying to get that fixed. You understand? Sorry, my brother, we're getting that sorted. But the reason why I said with this project, I told myself that I just want to say features.
Yeah.
I just want to say features.
I was about to say it's also feature heavy.
Yeah. And again, that's why I said I told myself that I'm going to partner up with my DJ to do this EP. You understand? So that I can feature. I'm trying to introduce a young Afro Pop DJ Kalati.
I like that.
You understand? A young Afro Pop DJ Kalati who's going to bring the real music, because we need that for the masses. You understand?
Big truth.
And I try by all means to make it more commercial so that you can play it anywhere. You don't have to be an Afro Pop artist, but an Afro Pop fan to listen to the EP. If you like music, you're like, okay, shit. This is because when you listen to Ama Lobolo, which is an EP that I dropped in November, it's way different because it's too deep. It's too deep. It talks about life problems. It talks about what. And that song that I was talking about, the TikTok song, it's on that EP. So when I talk about that song, you can only tell it's okay. It's an EP full of deep songs, a song about suicide and it's everything. You understand? It's a heavy content type of song. And that's what I like to talk about. But at the end of the day, I don't want to leave my people outside. I say, okay, let me just cater for the people who are happy. Because not everybody's hurting inside. And not everybody's happy. That's why I catered for them.
I love that, man.
So let me try to balance the scale. Oguti, it gets big. I'm catering for my fans. Whoever loves music, Aubrey, will listen, will get introduced to it.
Yeah.
If it gets big, it gets big.
Yeah.
Because when you, guys, there's something that you don't understand. When you make a song, you don't say it needs to be a hit.
Yeah.
People choose if it's a hit or not.
Yep.
True.
And sometimes it's not a hit that one would say is a hit, but it's a hit for the heart.
Yeah.
Because it heals the heart.
Yeah.
It's relevant to the heart.
I like that you care about the right
Parting,
things,
bro. You care about the right things. It's so
right
beautiful.
You understand? It's for me, it's about that. That's why I'm just like, yo, guys, I still have a lot to offer. Like I even have a trap soul album. Like
This man said he's got 200 songs, man. He's got the clip ready. The clip is loaded.
My bro.
Fuck you, Chunko code.
TS30. Say Chunko check. Chunko holler at me with chair, what's hand?
But it's dope. It's dope that like you actually meet your audience where they're at.
Yeah, because again, the whole reason for me with music is that I wanted to talk about things that people couldn't talk about.
Yeah.
Or what I wish I heard growing up. Because sometimes you wanna hear things that are gonna say motivate you or maybe heal you and say, yo, okay, I understand this is the situation, but at least so I couldn't find that growing up. So I had to even had to create this facade of my mom showing me love, even though I never really spent time with her because she was here in Jozi. I even had to create this thing with, okay, and I was like, she loved me that much that she even left everything behind, the family, say I'm gonna go to a goal. So I even had to create that kind of lamb. So that's why I sing about such things so that I'm not alone. There's someone who went through this, and as much as I think it's the pits right now, eventually I'm gonna get through this and I'm gonna become maybe even bigger than Aubrey.
Yeah. Love that, man. Yeah. Orbs, we could chop it up the whole day, the whole night.
Your management is saying, yo, we gotta go.
Gotta go.
We could go.
He's got a team, man. Independent man. The department is saying, hey. The HOD saying, yeah. But yo, man, I really want to thank you for coming through. Thank you for sharing the jewels. Thank you for the music. And I mean, it's very rare when an artist churns out like full bodies of work, even before the album. You know, they're always stingy. Like, I single way until I've got a buzz, until I've got a what. And I love that you always just putting out so much content for the fans, man. Quality. And the growth is evident. The music is amazing and the vision is very clear. And thank you for sharing the independent vision with us.
And you want to know what? That's why it's called my subjects ahlugile. The reason why I compare with my music, that's why I'll never stop dropping music. I don't care whether it gets big, but as long as it falls to some ears that needs to hear, that's good enough for me.
That's it.
You understand? That's good enough for me because if I don't talk about it, who's going to talk about it? And what was the reason?
Yeah.
What is the reason of music? Are we trying to groove or are we trying to help other people? Because there are people who help people groove, but what about the ones who don't want to groove?
It can't serve one purpose.
You understand? So again, that's why I want to be the brew that serves everyone, but never changing my sound.
Amazing.
Understand?
Amazing. Shout out to this man.
We're going international, baby.
He's got the buffet. He's got the loaded clip. 200 songs.
Yeah.
All right, man. With that said, man, shout out to my moms.
Don't forget to give thanks, my people.
So you blah.